Road users to be careful, especially during this time as students are traveling back home. To those who've lost their loved ones, poleni sana, and to those in hospitals, quick recovery. President William Ruto's push for the national conversation that will birth a document dubbed Vision 2060 has triggered debate in the country. Despite the head of state's assurance of non-political interference, fears are rife as similar causes like the BBI and NADCO ended up as political negotiations at the expense of Kenyans. Observers argue this is ill-informed as there are no visible achievables under Vision 2030, which is yet to be audited. So who exactly should be on the conversation table? And will the outcome be legally binding? Well, Alan Ochanda with the report.
We shall formally launch a national conversation on Kenya's future beyond Vision 2030.
The announcement by President William Ruto of the need for a national conversation climaxed his 34 minutes address to the nation, signaling another journey that he says should snowball into a Vision 2060 as a blueprint to steer the country towards economic prosperity. The announcement triggering memories of past conversations like the National Accord of 2007-2008, the Building Bridges Initiative of 2020, and the National Dialogue Committee NADCO of 2023. The National Accord talks, though cured the 2007-2008 post-election violence, it was too delicate.
Launching the BBI.
For the BBI talks, it stemmed from the late Raila Odinga's handshake with the retired President Uhuru Kenyatta and was intended to cure historical misdeeds. The proposals to broaden the executive, however, was prominent. Then came the National Dialogue Committee NADCO following the opposition's countrywide protests. It still touched on political seats.
The President needs to understand that we have exhausted the route for national conversation. We have had national conversation on BBI. We have had national conversation on NADCO. We are specialized in creating jobs, opportunities for misusing public money.
The goal of the Vision 2030 was to create a globally competitive and prosperous country with a high quality of life by 2030. 4 years shy of the vision's time frame and with no audit of the little gains, and the president setting the ball in motion for another blueprint. Observers averring it might be diversionary, blindfolding Kenyans.
Our responsibility is far greater under the 2010 Constitution. That is, to craft a new national development charter that gives effect to the development imperatives enshrined in the Constitution, and to decide together what kind of Kenya we want to build over the next generation and beyond.
We must audit the 2020 and find out the kind of progress you have made in attaining Vision 2030, identify the opportunities, identify the challenges, and come up with some learnings. Now, these learnings would assist us in engaging in the Vision 2060 conversation.
God bless Kenya, and I thank you.
The national conversation will be launched on the 12th of August, which is the International Youth Day. Yes, the president has indicated the country needs a recalibration of its political, social, and economic models through a national conversation. But the only fear is that such a national conversation may turn into a political negotiation like the BBI and the NADCO processes at the expense of the